Hi, welcome to Dirty 20 Gaming. My name is Bison, and tonight we are going to be playing some Cyberpunk Red. Welcome to Carnage Heights. Let's start by introducing these unfortunate bastards who keep coming back. I don't know why. We'll start with Exit.
Because we have fun here. Hi, I'm Ruth. Today I'm here as Exit. Uh, I really need to write this down. Thursday I'm here as Nora, and Sunday I'm here as Runa. Otherwise, I can sometimes be found on the Discord. Otherwise, I am allergic to the internet. Social media. Do I give it back
Oh,
or give
I
it to
guess.
someone else?
Let's hot potato now because it's easier for me.
Sarah! Because it's fun.
Yeah, just randomly throw it over to me and
Yeah.
wasn't expecting you to scream it at me. So, hey, y'all. My name is Sarah. I also go by Sans on the Discord. I am here 3 nights a week. Tonight as Magic Broken Heart of the Team Silverlock. I'm stealing. I'm keeping that name. I'm keeping that name until it doesn't fit anymore. On Thursday, I am the DM for the City of Mist campaign Deviant Paradox. I like throwing stuff at my players and watching them freak out. And on Sunday, I am in the Shadow of the Victim game, or 7C game, Shadow of the Victim, as Rosa Nix. And sometimes I don't know how long this game's gonna go on for. I am also in another game on a different channel, Forceblade Punks, as a character called Supernova, and I'll post that as it happens. Besides that, you can find me over on Tango Productions, working with this Discard Adventurer, doing things that'll eventually come out. When? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna bounce it over to him. Go ahead, Scar.
Hello, I'm the Scarred Adventurer. You found me here today on Tuesdays playing Red Death Overkill Incarnate. You'll also find me occasionally on Thursdays as Warren Lang, the person who likes to argue with the smartest person, the smartest person he knows, his cat. And you'll also find me on Sundays playing Arthur Wolf, the more complicated character that I meant to make him. But I'm really enjoying that, anyways.
You got her twice in one intro, bud.
I don't know how I'm doing that.
You did, Bison, with chat.
Oh, then I apologize for nothing.
Never apologize. Like bask in it. It's one of those. Yeah, I don't have. I have good things, but too many, and I'd go into a spiel. When I'm not doing this, I at the moment there is a bit of a break with uh, doing some work, but we will get back to doing work with Tango Productions to do stuff and bring things. It's just life happens and life does things, and there's nothing wrong with that, especially when it's good things that are happening because of life. And with that, I'm going to send it all the way over to Kraken.
Hello, everybody. I'm Carol, nickname Brilchan on the internet, mostly on the Discord. Today I will play for you the wonderful Kraken, the sloppy Slavic Dionysus of the team. I also play on this wonderful channel in another game, Pirate versus Zombies, up the creek. I play the Devilman Band Round. It's also fun. And I mostly chat to our wonderful community, the Discord. And it's a very great place, a very welcoming, warm, safe space. So come on and join us if you're cool. And you're watching this show, so you're very cool. And we come back Bison because you are awesome and we are all awesome in this game. And as Exit said, we are having fun. So that's the reason. And you are doing great.
It is an accurate reason.
Accept the compliment.
Or else.
Yes.
Oh, that's the worst thing to say to a Canadian. and you as a Canadian know that.
Sorry.
Like you have to like threaten at gunpoint, like I will kill you and everyone you care about
The
if you don't take the
safety is
gun.
off.
But I don't feel I've
brother.
earned it.
Cyberpunk
It's okay,
Red.
Bison. I understand fully.
I know, right? It's a struggle. Cyberpunk Red is written by Mike Pondsmith and the crew over at Artelsorian Games. You can check out their website, artelsoriangames.com, for this and a whole bunch of other really neat RPGs, especially if you like The Witcher. Check it out. I should probably bring up the rest of my intro because I just forgot all of it right now. Our VTT is Roll20. Character art is done through Hero Forge. We got the background image from Pixabay, and we can thank Thunderscape 7 for making it background art. Before we begin, one final word of warning. Cyberpunk is a world of dystopia, and people do what they have to in order to get by. Morals are optional in Night City, and drug use and abuse play a central role in the plot right now. Our players have an X card for when things get too heavy, but you guys don't. I'm not telling you not to watch the show, because that would suck. I'm just warning you ahead of time that some scenes may not be suitable for all audiences. And if you're going to do drugs, do them responsibly. Now, magic. You and Skittles watch Kraken confront the doctor, and then beam them in the head with that wrench of his. As he's tying them up, you blink, and he's got your mother, Magic, and her head's bleeding. You haven't seen her since before the raid on the mansion. And now someone you thought you trusted has just attacked her with a wrench. His back to you is right now. His back is to you right now. He'd never see it coming. What do you do?
Well, I don't have any of my weapons on me.
Thank God Red hasn't also done any self-defense training with her yet, because that would be bad right now.
Magic isn't very good at fighting, but you're a cat. And you outnumber him.
Okay, can I knock him out and save her?
So give me a persuasion roll. We'll use this as your attack roll. I told you I was going to throw something fun at you tonight.
I know. 19. No, that's an
20.
old roll. 20. Shit.
All right. Now, roll me 2d6.
4.
Okay. Kraken, you're busy tying up the doctor.
Fair.
You had some duct tape, you put it around their mouth.
Yep.
You kind of look around, you find a big spool of Ethernet cable, and you know that stuff's invincible. So you start wrapping them up in Ethernet cable, and then suddenly you're on the ground as you can feel fingernails scratching at your face, and just this unholy screech as you get 100 and what we'll say 120 pounds of cat colored magic.
I walk in totally after the fact here.
This happens before you show up.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah, because I realized I had written myself into a corner and hadn't explained how everybody disappeared. So this is better. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, you barely have time to register the footprints before you're tackled and attacked by magic. Complete with lines on her face where whiskers should be. Her face contorted into a mask of pure animalistic rage.
Kraken would be impressed if he wasn't saying hello to the ground right now.
Right, what do you try to do?
I would try to brawl her.
Try to what? Sorry?
Use brawl. Like
brawl.
street
Okay.
fighting.
All right, so give me a brawling roll, and Magic, give me a... What did I... Yeah, we'll go with regular evasion.
Where was my character sheet in this?
11.
I had it up. And I lost it, okay. One moment, please. I don't know why my
I have a lot of
character sheet
handouts.
turned off.
Do.
No, it's here. Why doesn't it work?
Did you fall down? No, I attacked the ground in a completely tactical maneuver.
Yep, it's.
Are we retreating?
it's
We're not
loading,
retreating. We're
it's
advancing in
loading.
reverse.
It's a tactical
Load
redeployment.
faster, please.
I can roll it for you if you'd like.
Yeah, please do. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Something.
Oh my god.
12. You kind of, you're a little confused as to what exactly is going
I'm
on.
too shocked. And it's
And-
magic. I don't want to hurt magic.
But you do actually hit her. So
Please tell me
give
that
me
brings
your,
me to
I
my
think it's, what is your body? I think it's only,
I think it works. Yes, it works now. So
Okay.
what body now?
no, I need to, I'm
Oh.
trying to figure out how much damage you do in melee combat because it's determined by your body stat.
my body's
I
3.
have body 7. No,
Alright.
it's body. No, body 5. Sorry.
Body
It's
5, okay,
7.
you do 2d6.
So I should roll 2d6.
Yeah, roll 2d6.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's
One
okay.
moment.
As magic catches a fist.
2d6. Okay, here it is. 2.
8.
Is
Okay,
8.
magic, you take
2 and a 6.
8 hit points of damage.
Can she
As-
snap out of it now?
Dead 8 points of damage.
Yeah,
Yep.
8 points of damage.
I'm assuming
Okay.
Kraken took 4 points of damage earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Actually,
I'm gonna take 4.
Question. Actually, no, I'm going to say that happened to his face. So yeah, he's 4 points of face damage
Okay.
because it was a sneak attack. Because you're wearing armor right now, aren't you?
Yep, he always
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
And I think-
minus
yeah, no, magic.
4.
Magic's not wearing anything.
2.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remembered once I went to go
Oh.
say it.
Yeah,
Isn't
you're
it
not-
just kind of a brassiere and then booty shorts that say meow on them?
Yeah, the Sophie shorts.
Yeah, they're soft. They're Sophie shorts and like a tank.
Okay.
Just wanted to color that worse. That's just what I wanted to do. I knew.
So this kidnapper manages to catch you in the stomach with a fist.
Can it wake me up of what's going on? Or no? Am I too deep in the sauce?
No, you're too deep in the sauce. But
Okay.
the thing is, I forgot to write the portion between what's happening right now and what's going to be happening next. Like, parody across the chest.
Maybe
Nice.
tell us what needs to happen and we'll help you think
Um,
how it.
Other
would happen.
I'm going to say that the two of you start to kind of tussle for a bit.
Yep.
And if I can get a
Well, a squid
Um,
clearly has the advantage in this because it has more limbs to attack.
oh yeah, twice as many limbs. Actually no, it evens out because he's outnumbered. Skittles is helping.
Yes.
Right. Two cats attacking a squid, which in real life actually does cause them to be paralyzed when they bite them.
It's
Yes.
toxoplasmosis. Anywho,
I know
fun
things.
cat facts. So this
Cat
continues
facts.
along for a little bit. And I'm going to need a perception check from Kraken.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception. 1 moment, please. I got my sheet here, and it's awareness, I think.
Awareness, yeah.
Yep.
I have to
Perception.
mute my Discord here.
I did roll, but I don't know if it rolls. My internet connection is slow today.
It's got to go all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. I can understand why
Yeah,
it takes a while.
give it a chance, dude.
Yep,
It'll be okay.
Did it go? No, maybe I will try one more time to roll it. Sorry, maybe
it's
I
okay.
didn't.
To be fair, Roll20's been a little weird the past week.
Yep.
So
Maybe I didn't push it.
16.
16.
Okay. So, Kraken, you notice that Dr. Being has woken up and is starting to like crawl away. At the same time, Skittles notices too and says to Magic, "Go save your mom. I'll hold him off," and leaps at Kraken's face. Magic, roll first aid as you yeet a medical kit at Kraken's face. She grabs a med kit off the wall and just yeets it at you.
Where is med?
Oh, technique, sorry. First aid.
15.
Okay, roll me a
Evasion?
Yeah, evasion.
Okay. One moment, please. It's in body, I think.
Fighting.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, it's in fighting. I keep forgetting to tell you what bracket it's in.
Yep.
Okay. You just got about, what would be in a video game 50 hit points worth of medical damage to the face. Because that's what a medkit usually is. So Magic, you have a choice now. Do you now follow after your mom or make your own escape? Because Kraken's distracted.
You said my mom's getting out of here?
Basically, what you think is your mom is sort of making off one way, and then if you were to turn left and just go, you could basically escape that way by leaving the lab.
If I know that she's like getting out of here, I will too.
Okay.
Because she'll figure her way out. Like she
It's
always
your
does.
mom.
Yeah.
Like she's a Silverlock, even though she married in. So you take off. Kraken, she rang your bell with that med kit.
Yep.
Rang it good.
He's impressed, to be honest. And
The rubbing alcohol wipes are getting all over the cut scratches you've got on your face.
and it stings.
Well, it's a good thing it was a med kit because I'm gonna need it here. You've never seen magic fight like that. If that was even magic, it was kind of
Rainbow is hell of a drag.
It takes you a few seconds to get your bearing / stop the room from spinning. And in those few seconds, both of them are gone.
Kraken would just run away through the door, to the back door that was open, and just say to himself, "Fuck this! I need to see Mr. Bones. I'm too lost in this." And he would go to the on foot to the golden ball, a golden bone.
So you're abandoning them both.
Yes.
Okay. So we can consider that the cold open to the show if we consider this like a TV show. Exit. You are now standing in the middle of what would have happened of all this. There's some blood on the ground. There is a spilled first aid kit all over the floor. Nobody's anywhere. And you got that weird text, "Working with the cat."
What the fuck are you
Kraken.
on about? That's her response.
Does the text come through or is it blocked?
The response you get is "fuck on."
All right, let's solve this then. I'm gonna call him.
You're getting you start to initiate the call, you're getting a low signal, which is weird because you've never gotten low signal warnings before. You've lived in Night City for how long? This city is connected. How could you have low signal?
I'm gonna exit the room.
5 bars.
I'm gonna call him.
Kraken, you get a phone call.
I answer.
What the fuck's going on?
The doctor is working with the cat. I
That
almost had him.
clears up a lot of things because the text that I got was working with the cat man, and I thought that was weird because Kraken wouldn't do that, I hope.
That's true, but I think you're being hacked. Magic has gone crazy. She almost killed me. I'm going to Mr. Bones. It's too much for me. I need to.
Hey,
I'm
but
going
what
to
about the doctor?
He ran away. I was too hard. Magic can really throw a punch when she's high.
So, what's my next step here? Am I finding the doctor or leaving it alone?
I think let's go to Bones. I don't know. It's
Wait,
it's
Magic's
too
out of
much.
her room?
Yes, and she's under the control. I'm coming back. I'm sorry. It's
No, I got this.
okay. She's
You get
on
your bearings, go
Rainbow.
see Bones, I got this.
Yeah, okay. She's very aggressive. She looks like a cat now. With the thin skin she made the makeup, it was very impressive.
Aggressive, I can handle aggressive.
Aggressive and impressive, both.
I'm excited to see it. And that's
Good
the end of
luck.
the call.
Over and out.
Yeah. Kraken, to put it into perspective, you've been shot and it's hurt less than what.
Yes.
Like I actually I looked it up and like you've got taken some hits where you've taken like 1 or 2 hit points of damage. So you've literally been shot and it's hurt less than magic.
Yeah. Kraken is very
hit you in the
impressed.
face.
And he's talking to himself, we got to take over Rainbow. Rainbow is so impressive. We need this technology. No.
So
yeah.
we're gonna quickly cut.
Hmm.
The warehouse yard is eerily quiet. The propane motor of a forklift idling in one corner, as Red Death sits in the driver's seat, lighting a cigarette as the ganger impaled on its forks breathes his last. What does Red Death say as this guy struggles against the coming dark?
Nothing. He just kind of like just takes a deep drag of a cigarette, just flicks it into the guy's eye.
As you do that, you're launched into a memory. Deep in the night, enjoying a smoke as a man dies next to you. Only this time you're in Osaka. The man dying was an Arasaka security chief, and it was over 20 years ago. You hear the cough again and turn your head towards the sound. Guinevere saunters towards you in a komodo made of the stars themselves, her currently platinum blonde hair shining like the sun. Hey Lance, client wants an update. You get that security pass?
Drops the cigarette onto the guy again. So steps on it to make sure it doesn't catch anything. So he's stepping on, just kind of rubbing his foot into the guy as he's dying and gurgling. Hoping that he gurgles loud enough to answer Guinevere's question. And if not, then, yep.
She motions with her own cigarette to get you to light it for her. Help a girl out?
Just for the sake of it, because Red has a metal arm. And this is a thing that I'm only going to ask for this one specific use. Can I, like, snap a finger just to have a thumb catch on fire to?
Absolutely.
So I'll never use it for anything else. I could, but I won't.
As she lights her cigarette, you realize something. She never smokes in the field. She only ever smokes back at base.
What's the problem?
Fade says we'll probably be done soon. A few months in Bogota with a new face while things cool down. Then it'll be Brussels or Moscow or Kinshasa or Night City. Another op, you know.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Is this before or after they've dropped the nuke in Night City?
This is before.
Maybe we'll be able to see a samurai performance.
Maybe. There's a pregnant pause as you kind of just sort of both sit there. You ever think about what life would have been like if you never met him?
I imagine I wouldn't have a life. I don't remember much before that.
What would you have done then? If you had, what would Lancelot do if he had never been turned into an admittedly sexy killing machine?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I thought chef would be fun.
Love to see you in an apron. You don't remember much of the rest of the conversation, but as her lips leave yours, she whispers, "This never happened. Arthur would be furious."
You got it.
Your reverie is broken by a text from Kraken. It makes no sense. Scrambled letters and numbers, and a GIF attachment of a Scooby-Doo chase sequence. Typical Kraken, or it wouldn't be if you didn't already know he was off Rainbow.
Quick dial up into the helmet. Because he's usually wearing his helmet, and that just makes sense for his agent to also be connected to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Kraken, what's up? What's the Scooby-Doo gift for?
You get static. Because this
I
is
turn on
catching
Find
up.
My Choom.
Find Your Choom gets a no signal response, but a last known location at the treatment center.
Red's going to get up, look around to see if there's anything he can really do.
Well,
anything that he needs to, because he stopped these people from doing the rainbow stuff, and he was going to do more investigating. But
it's fair to say you stopped probably most of it. This operation will never come back, at least not here. A few people escaped. You know, that's to be expected. People were already in vehicles at this point. So, but
I'm going to text Bones to get the crew down to deal with some stuff.
Clean up or backup?
Clean up. When have you known me to need backup?
In salvage.
Point. Now, Exit left you here, but there's still like a couple of vehicles sitting around. There's some forklifts. There's like a Sprinter van.
Can I say at that moment, he's realizing Exit left him there. He just gets a text that says, "Magic's out of her room. I'm in pursuit."
If it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it?
Is that his response? Or is that him to himself?
No, that's him to himself. Red's response is, on my way, looking for a vehicle.
The guy on the forklift is like, "Bleh, bleh, bleh."
Maybe he has keys.
Yeah, Red will go, I hope I did not impale keys.
No, you've got better aim than that.
I don't know where he's keeping his keys.
Well, let's go for a I'm gonna say awareness, conceal, reveal object. Because you're giving him a pat down.
I'm not great at this. But a 10 is still a 10.
It's not hard to find keys on a dead guy.
Great.
You know, check pockets. You know, there's generally 4 choices. You know, 25% chance. You got it on the second try. Congratulations.
Boop, boop.
Boop, boop. You hear a honk. It's manages to be one of the vehicles you didn't knock over. That was fun. I mean, that forklift is super useful in a Carnage situation. I mean, you grab a truck, you lift it, flip it over.
And you get to shoot people while you're doing that at the same time. It's just a great.
And the horn is so
Fantastic.
cute.
I'm just gonna
Is
go.
this little beep?
Goodbye, friend. You've done me well. Just pats the forklift, and then gets on. Gets out of the forklift, and goes
Noble
to the
steed.
truck.
Did the
Yes.
forklift get a name? Honorary?
Give me a minute.
As a weapon for
An honorific.
He's not keeping it.
yeah. Okay, sorry.
Give me a
for the
second. I will give
question.
you a name in just a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carnage maybe.
No, I've got something already too similar to that.
Okay. Now I feel guilty.
Misses a turn and backs up. Beep, 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 beep. Ah, my leg!
Oh, I thought you were dead. Bang.
Oh crap, I missed one. Beep, beep. Just as you see the thing roll up and this guy's like crawling away.
Yeah, it's just gonna be goodbye, Crux. You did me a good job. That's all he's gonna call us.
Uppies. That's another good one.
Well, yep. I was thinking about Stairway to Heaven briefly, or in this case, Forklift to Heaven. But you know, most of these people are going to hell. Doesn't matter. But he gets out. He gets into the vehicle. He's hoping it's a fast vehicle.
It is a Chevron transport van. It's
Crap.
It will get you there, at the very least, but it's your basic ground car. On the bright side, it's indistinguishable from like 100,000 other boring white Chevron transport vans.
Yeah, Red's going to send a text to Bones and go, how long will it take you guys to get here?
About 7 minutes.
Bring my bike.
All right, so they get there. There's a flatbed truck with your bike on it, strapped down all nice and pretty.
Yeah. I had to rename the bike because I realized I gave it the same name as something else and I couldn't do that.
White
So
panel
it's just
creeper van.
It's just the Fallout.
The Fallout.
And I do agree with
boy.
not taking the white panel creeper van, mostly because Red is not a man, is already sets off several alarms. And the always trust a man in a big white van is not really the look he's looking for. At least he doesn't have free
Yeah.
candy written in terrifying spray paint on the side. And naps, like free candy and naps.
Yeah.
The naps is the only accurate part of that sentence.
Dirt naps. Hey kiddos, you want some
He wants
guns?
some weaponry.
What are you buying? Anyways, that's a Resident Evil joke. So yeah, the Skull Kids show up. Skell hops out of the truck and unloads your bike. So you get on the bike and you take off. Do you head to the Golden Bone?
I'm heading.
Or do you head?
I've
to
been
the
trying to
treatment
keep
center?
in track with Exit this entire time, and wherever Exit is at the moment is where Red's going to try to be.
Okay.
Whether
He's
it's still at the
only one
treatment
who
center.
can find me on Find My Tune.
So it's whether or not. The question really is: has Exit made any progress in finding magic?
We'll
And is
find out.
Exit still in the
Yeah, I think
treatment center? We'll find out after a set of these messages. Hey guys, have you tried Axle Oil?
Have you tried not drugs?
We say just try not
Yeah,
drugs.
it sucks.
You know who says winners don't do drugs? Captain America, the drug superhero.
the drug, the guy who got his superpowers from drugs. Well, considering it was always Hulk Hogan and he was roided to the gills,
So is Captain America, let's be honest. It's just
Yeah.
super soldier serum. Come on.
yeah. Extra, it's just roids with extra steps, guys. Come on. Anyways, so back to Exit. You were, or actually, yeah. Let's go back to exit. You were heading back to the Golden Bone, correct?
No, I'm pursuing magic.
Okay, you're pursuing magic.
And maybe the doctor, if he's there. Still.
Okay, so
You told me not to worry about it.
So
If I find him, I find him.
let's actually go to magic. You are in the process of trying to escape out of this treatment center. It's a little hectic. I'm going to ask for a can I get was it body stealth?
Yeah, 15.
15. You managed to get most of the way out. You can see the prison guards, traveling in groups, trying to figure out what's going on. Occasionally you'll hear have you been able to reach them yet? And not everyone's accounted for. Why are the doors open? And it's just as you're like in the little courtyard that you hear, "Hey, are you okay, man?"
Immediate jump. Look to see what it is.
It's Tommy. And he looks like shit. His hair is clinging to his scalp in clumps. He's pallid. His eyes are wide, heavy bags. You can see marks all the way up his arm from scratching. What are you doing out here, man?
I just need to get out of here.
But you just got here.
Yeah, and I just saw somebody I trust just beat the shit out of my mom.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why do you look like a cat? You haven't seen any cats around here, have you?
Looks down at Skittles.
They're spies. They work for the government.
The cats work for the bourgeoisie, don't you know?
Cats don't exist. All cats are drones. Hashtag start the movement. Anyways.
Hashtag cats aren't real. In this one, the cats aren't.
No.
How are you gonna get out, man? Like everybody's freaking out. The
Can
whole Rainbow Ward opened up.
can you distract them, please?
You can see him he's got that junky nervousness. He's itching. It's like only 'cause it's you, Magic.
Thanks.
And then you can see him, he kind of psychs himself up a little bit. And he goes up to one of the guards and he's like, "Hey, I think I saw her go this way. She's got a knife." And they're like, "Fuck. Everyone, she's armed. Be warned. The escapee is armed." And you can see them sort of run off. You can see the street from here.
I'm booking it.
As you do, you catch a glimpse out of the corner of your eye.
Second character to get that reference now. You realize this now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I didn't even do that on purpose.
This is my second character to get this reference.
Iticus was the first. And that's because Iticus was the kid with the knife. This time it's just implicated.
Mm-hmm.
I did not do that on purpose, I swear to God. So yeah,
I'm waiting
you
for high magic to see Iticus.
I did not have that planned, but I don't think I don't know. You see your mom trying to like still tied up, still gagged, like looking terrified.
I'm helping her.
All right, you come up to her and she kind of starts at first, but like just like is just very intensely looking at you as you do you untie her? Do you do her?
It's untying first so we can run, and then she can take her own gag off.
Okay. Yeah, so you untie her and she looks at you and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Getting us out of here.
Okay, but why did he attack me?
I don't know.
We have to run.
Agreed. Do you have a vehicle here?
I take the subway.
Okay. I it's not a great way of getting out of here, but okay.
Magic's desire to save her mom, coupled with the desire to never take public transit ever again.
So you and your mom, you kind of sort of dart from dumpster to dumpster and alleyway to alleyway as you head to the end cart system. She waves her pass twice for both of you, and then you get on a very very empty subway car, covered in graffiti, because of course it is. Um, lots of penis related rocket jokes because of the building of the Morrow Tower space elevator.
Someone's
Morrow
tried to redraw one of them as a flower, and it just says, "It's just a flower."
Yeah, it's just a flower. Yeah. There's one particular peen that looks like someone tried to fix it. It's just a flower.
So for those of you who don't know, May,
Yes.
I drew a penis on our Night City map that we have, unknowing that I could not erase it. It's right
Can't, you're
above
moving
Mora
along.
Rock. And Sarah fixed it, drew petals, had a middle to it, and just wrote next to it, "It's a flower."
That was me.
So
I
that's
wrote
where
it's a
that came from.
I wrote it's a flower.
Someone wrote "It's a flower." It was
Yeah.
Kristen.
It's in the Carnage Heights chat if you were curious. I screenshotted it.
Sorry, I saw the moment. I had to take it.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you're in the uh
I had like no chance of getting to her. Hey,
it's you don't know where she is, you don't know where she's going. I honestly half expected Kraken to go after at least one of them. I wasn't expecting him to say fuck this, I'm out. I really was not expecting that. But
I'm sorry,
what do I know?
I should. But
What do I
Kraken,
know? This is
this was-
Kraken. He always throws a wrench in my plans.
And a
Use
wrench
the
at your
wrench.
people.
And a wrench at my people. Okay, so you're in this, and it's just, I'm trying to say three sentences at the same time, and they all want to go first. You guys sit in the subway, you finally get a chance to like sort of calm down. It's you still see your mom,
Yeah.
and she looks at you and she's like, "You're high right now, aren't you?"
No, I haven't taken anything.
"You're dressed like a cat, dear."
Yeah, I was trying to escape.
interesting way to do so. It's not what I would have chosen.
I was just trying to think of something that
Whatever
know.
it was very ingenious, and it clearly worked. I don't know what he would have done if he had taken me away.
I don't know either.
Is there a cat nearby?
Where is Skittles? Because
Currently sitting on your lap.
yeah, she'll
purring.
lie. No,
Fascinating. How did you escape?
I figured out how to open the door.
Magic. Honey.
Skittles helped me.
So her name is Skittles. Did you see her the entire time?
And she just looks down at her lap.
I see. Even when you were at the facility.
Yeah. She somehow got into my room and helped me get out.
The EMF generator should have stopped that.
I don't know.
Well, I'm here. I suppose you have questions.
I thought you were in Asia.
There's a pregnant pause. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has. And everything's a fucking mess.
You can't be blaming yourself. You're just one person.
Yeah, but I'm the fuck up.
This is Night City, dear. There are 5 million fuck-ups.
I'm the fuck up that got addicted to something and didn't even take it willingly.
So you were dosed with something else first?
I don't know. I know I went into that club looking for information and came out addicted to Rainbow.
So he did aerosolize it.
I don't know. That was
The
my only
fact
guess.
that your mom knows this, you should be alarmed.
She's not.
That's the fun thing about delusional hallucinations, is they're believable.
It makes sense in the
It makes
moment.
sense
She's
to
too
her.
high.
Yeah.
This is one of those moments of I want to throttle you because I care about you. Stop doing stupid things and then blaming yourself for the stupid things all the time, making that your entire person. Stop it! Stop! Spray.
We're going to go somewhere, and I'm going to show you something. And I hope it will give you answers.
Okay.
Hakuna, fuck this.
I don't like any of this.
Okay.
And I know I shouldn't.
So, all right. So, Exit, you went after Magic, correct?
Yeah.
Kraken's heading back to the Golden Bone. And Red Death, you are heading back to the treatment center, correct?
I'm heading towards exit, and if exit's in the treatment center, then yes.
Okay. Yeah, she's currently, as we come back to exit, she is currently stepping outside of the I was gonna say Carnage Heights Treatment Center, but that's not what I named it. It's like New Dawn, New Path, something. It's generic.
Rising Path.
Rising Path, sure.
I took notes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking notes, because I don't.
Neither did I as a GM. It was horrifying. I ran mysteries.
That's a bad Scarred. Bad. Anyways, sorry. Exit. You are just stepping out of the treatment center. You look up Find My Tomb. You find that Kraken is heading towards the Golden Bone. Red Death's on his way here, and Magic is still in the treatment center.
And I know that can't be right.
You know that can't be right.
That bitch never takes her phone with her anywhere.
There's always one. There's always one.
And
Kraken took
it's
her phone.
Magic.
Yeah, there's always that one
Kraken
friend.
took Magic's phone.
Oh, Kraken's got it?
Yes, he
Right.
took it.
I remember that now.
So she'd probably look and go, that can't be right.
Yeah, Kraken and Magic are together, but you know that's not right. So give me a perception check in awareness.
20.
20. Because of course you're actually good at this. You do a little looking around. You find that in the alleyway that leads beside the treatment center, funny thing about the treatment center, and this is just my brain doing an ADHD thing, the treatment center and the dojo where Viper is, in my head, look exactly the same. I don't know why. It's just the interior's different. It's like, you know, those establishing shots, it's the same picture.
It's Japanese prefabricated mold. Japanese
It's a
style mold.
prefab. Thank you, Kraken. Cheap building in Night City after the nuke.
Yes.
Well done. Anyways, so yeah, you find that there was some, like a couple of knocked over trash cans. So they came from this way, and the guards said that they didn't find anything, but that somebody said they thought, like one of the patients said they thought she was going the other way. That makes sense, or did I lose you?
I think it made sense.
Yeah.
She's following whatever lead she can get.
Yeah. Basically,
Red plans to follow the trail of blood. Usually a good call.
that is actually a good point. With a 20, you would have seen the small drops of blood, because Kraken did bean Dr. Being in the back of the head pretty hard with a friggin' wrench.
Oh, fuck it, I'm following the blood.
Yeah. So yeah, you follow the blood, and it heads to the end cart line. Like, it takes you a little bit to get there, because it's like a block or two, but it goes all the way to the end cart line, and that's where the trail goes cold.
Guess I'm getting on a fucking train. And she's gonna communicate with
Choo
Red.
choo, get on board.
Crazy
Nobody
train.
says. That is not what he says.
Yeah, the end
She's
part
just
is
gonna call Red and have him on the line with her so
Yeah.
that they can communicate.
It's a light rail system, similar to Vancouver's SkyTrain, if you know that at all, except with, strangely more stabbings.
Edmonton also has a light transit system.
Does is it as bad as SkyTrain as
I have
Mountains,
no
have they
idea
said?
how. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
It's-
constantly people smoking meth in that train.
Sounds like SkyTrain. Okay. It really doesn't change much. Anywho, so
Light rail transit systems all the same.
fast and filled to the brim with crackheads because it's a shelter, a shelter that moves. So yeah, you get a text from Exit saying that she took the LRT. So she could be anywhere.
Is there blood on a certain side? Because usually with the trains, there's going this way, going this way. Is there blood on a specific side?
Give me another perception check.
Yes, chef.
A
Please.
16.
Red can also come in and at this point and
Yeah.
plead to do a perception check.
Give me a tracking check actually, because you
Me?
have a little bit. Yes.
Damn it.
Anywhere.
Can I also?
Nope.
Bro. Yes, actually tracking because you were trying to track the.
Same roll as my
better.
perception.
I'm gonna say, Red Death, you start tracking the wrong blood trail.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And you're
It's
like,
not city. There's a good chance it's just
Yeah.
city blood.
yeah, just it's heading into the bathroom, the men's bathroom. That can't be right. That's somebody else.
It's going to the men's bathroom, and there's a corpse in here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not good. Anyone here get stabbed? No. Okay, bye.
Like 5 hands come up.
Yeah. Every single one of the stalls has a hand.
Exit's trying to keep track of the same blood trail.
Yes.
The splatter pattern,
The
whether it's a
directional.
drip or a splatter,
This line terminates at the university.
Well, I think I know what train we need to get on.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
just picturing them immediately on the train, just holding on to the rail, and people like kind of trying to avoid them. The heavily armed mercenary and the very angry woman.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things where you guys are basically invisible, especially considering Red is also probably dripping blood somewhere.
Look, it's
It's Night City.
At one point I'm
It's Night
tracking
City.
blood, and it turns out I'm tracking the own trail that I had from this other guy named James. Man, hope he didn't have a
Wait a
wife and
minute.
kids. That's what I'm hoping.
That one's for me. Hey, wait a minute.
I recognize these boot tracks.
I've stabbed this guy before.
Wait, Marcus?
Takes off.
Gets off at the next stop.
All right. So knitting or something. Yeah, Red's just like crocheting a scarf or something. It's just got skulls and swords and little things on it.
You see
so
like
we're-
little trails of red yarn that seem to be coming out of like specific individuals that he's been crocheting onto the scarf as well.
It's a 3D.
I'm not bedazzling.
Hey, if Red Death ever falls asleep anywhere near the goblins, he's gonna wake up with a bedazzled chain rip.
Red rhinestones.
You realize that
with
just makes it a chain rip, but now it's not a bedazzled chain rip. It becomes a chain rip with shrapnel. Because the second that goes off,
Yeah, I guess. Okay, we are gonna cut to Kraken. Kraken, you have you're back at the Golden Bone. Where did I have? Oh, wait, the Golden Bone's right there where Exit's head is.
Yeah, I want to apologize for taking off and not pursuing the doctor.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I was making a joke to Sans earlier about if Kraken's
3,
gonna Kraken.
4,
Because I actually
5,
have it in here a
6.
couple of times. If Kraken Krakens, then do this. So you get back to the Golden Bone. It's looking better. The what's the word I'm looking for?
The Johnny's attack.
The Johnny's attack. Yeah, there's still like police tape around. People are being let in, but they're being vetted a lot faster or a lot harder than they used to be. You remember at the Golden Bone, there wasn't anybody at the door. Now there's like 3 guys, and one of them has a crusher.
But
Not
it's
fucking
Skull
around.
Kids.
Skull Kids, yeah.
Kraken would say, Rib, I need to talk to the big boss. We were betrayed. And I need a place to hide out. It's bad. Please get the Mr. Bones. Big boss.
Yeah, they don't need to do that. You turn around and he's standing right there. What's this about a betrayal?
Boss. Cheshire Catman, the exotic behind the rainbow, is working with the fucking doctor that I thought that would save me, Tommy, and Magic, and they are controlling Magic. I had to run away. Magic and Drax is better fighter than me. She did that. It's good that I don't feel my face, but still she did that. Do it.
She did it with her clothes on?
With her She
Ouch.
thought she was a cat. She with just her bare hands and first aid kit. She's not a fighter. Rainbow is hell of a drag. We need to steal it, but that's a whole other thing. I need to get in contact with the piranhas, but no, doesn't matter. I'm going to Krakeny again. I'm sorry.
Hey, Kraken, calm down.
I just feel betrayed by
So-
Magic and by Dr. Bing, and I was like, I need to go to the only person I trust, to you. Like, you saved my life when I came here from Moscow. And Magic is in good hands. Exit and Red Dead are trying to help her. Maybe I can work on the data stack for you. Like, I need a drink and I need to do something that I can do.
Yeah, we're gonna get you some vodka. The good Polish shit, not that Russian crap they export. You're gonna sit
He would
down.
just kiss.
You're gonna calm the fuck down. I don't need a gonk. I need Kraken.
Okay,
That
and
server has been kicking the crap out of my best net runners.
did they play Kiss? You need to play the whole Kiss discography for the server. It's like a secret passcode.
Bones does not have any eyes, and you hear him audibly blink.
It's a blink sound effect.
The entire
man.
discography of Kiss.
Yes. I have it somewhere here, and
No, it's okay. I've got the LPs. Okay, that's a new one. I'll get my stereo downstairs. I'm gonna go get 8 ball to fix you that drink, okay?
Yes, also I need a shot of the shitty drink smash, yeah. I got addicted to it on the way, so not on the way here, but on the way through life.
You're never gonna change, aren't you, bud?
Not really. I
Good,
thought that I
good.
would, yeah.
Now, come here, sit down. We'll fix you a drink. So you head into the Golden Bone, and
And
It's
like he would take Bones by the arms and just kiss his robot cheeks. Thank you, boss. Like the Polish Russian kiss, like
Yeah,
guys kiss on the cheeks, like
both
Khrushchev.
cheeks, yeah.
Yeah, Khrushchev with the other guy, like
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Bones is cool with it, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
You are tended to by basically the exact opposite of 2-ball. 8-ball is has a black faceplate like 2-ball does, doll joints, but in the traditional like fancy bartender kind of deal with the the bow tie and the nice shirt and the vest and the cravats and all that. And he looks at you and he goes,
First, smash for the addiction, then I wash the shitty taste with vodka. Yeah,
you see
that's the plan.
Flip up a can of Smash in the air, grab it, throw it behind him, picks it up. As it's coming down, he pops it, and it's a perfect pour into the glass.
Thank you, sir.
But he was actually asking you if you preferred shaken or stirred.
I don't care. I'm a slammer, but thank you very much. I appreciate the gesture.
I'll take my Smash shaken. You want your carbonated soda shaken? I take everything shaken.
Yeah.
I live dangerously. So while Kraken is getting a well-deserved
break,
Magic, you and your mom get off the subway. You come up to university, the Night City University, and you've only ever really seen this place in pictures. You were a little too young to get the high school tour, and Indy went out of state, and Eddie didn't bother. I say out of state. Night City's a city. He went elsewhere.
Yeah.
It's a really nice campus. You can actually smell the grass growing. Not that kind of grass. Sorry, I saw Scarred make a movement, and all I know, but all I thought, yeah, I know, but what I saw was you doing this. Yeah. So, anyways, periphery vision. Yeah. You can hear the grass growing. That's in the freshman dorm. So you're sort of, walking by. It's very quick. The security guards seem to just watch you pass. They don't seem bothered by it. You come up to a door, and your mom pulls out a key card and swipes it. The door opens, and you head into the chemistry building. Left, right, straight, left, and this entire time your mom is completely quiet. Skittles is, you're holding Skittles in your arms, and eventually you come to a dusty, dank office in the back ass of this building, and your mom pulls out a physical key and unlocks the door. I want to show you something.
All right.
Some lights turn on. It's a pretty sophisticated lab. There's what looks like, experiments set up but never completed. There's a bunch of filing cabinets in the back that look like they've been torn apart. And a thick layer of dust. A long time ago, when I was a graduate student, me and a few enterprising individuals sought to do the impossible. We wanted to cure cyberpsychosis.
That's doable?
I believe it is. We took every approach imaginable. Cyberware adjustments, they start listing things off, and as you're kind of watching, you sort of see your mom melt away, and you see the doctor. It's like a gradual process as they're talking. It's like we sought to cure cyberpsychosis, and we tried everything. We used cybernetics. We thought therapy would work. Brain dances. And we started to get desperate, and we turned to psychotropic drugs. And it seemed to have a breakthrough effect in some recipients, and we never got a true cure. The closest we got to one was one young lady, and then she was shot in the head. We took our findings to the board to get more funding, but they didn't want it because the chemicals we needed were not produced by our sponsors. So one of my colleagues, Arthur Messer, took all of our work and disappeared. A few weeks later, Rainbow started to show up on the streets. I knew where it came from. My colleagues didn't believe me until they started to disappear. They go over to a photograph. It's on the wall, framed. About 24 people in white lab coats. You can barely recognize the doctor in the back row. Eventually, it was just a few of us left. And he points to a couple of faces. The only reason I'm alive is because I made a deal. He would supply the problem, I would provide the cure. It's the only way we were able to fund my research. But that's all I wanted, was the research. I still think I can cure cyberpsychosis. I'm not your mother. But
No shit, Sherlock.
But the rainbow was never meant to do that. It draws from your memories. That's new. And so much has changed since it was just a drug. You obviously have questions.
I have a bunch of them, but why am I here now? Me. I was not me when you brought me in here.
They point over to a small machine that started humming as soon as you guys walked in. It was linked to the power light, the lights. For some reason, an electromagnetic frequency does something to whatever is happening to you. I have not figured it out yet. Our research was incomplete, and this drug is not what I researched. was supposed to be a therapy aid.
So, what are you planning to put me back under? Use my company to fund your research?
You can tell that you've kind of caught them. Like, it wasn't like, we needed the profile.
And I walked right into a trap.
It was not set by me. Look, I know what Messer is doing, but I don't know how they're doing it.
The only one that I know who might is Kraken, who I just proceeded to beat the shit out of because I thought you were my mom.
And I am truly sorry about that.
Exit and break down the door.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of shooting you.
Yeah, Magic doesn't have anything like that, and she already knows she can't fight her way out of this.
If
she
you
can't even
could get
trust.
Kraken on the phone, he got some ideas.
Oh,
You
But the
have her
doctor-
phone.
You have the phone.
Yeah,
No,
I know,
Magic-
but the doctor might have a phone.
Yes, because we've all memorized each other's numbers at this point. Come on, man. It's the 20s,
First
40s.
century.
No one's remembering anyone's phone number.
Yeah, but you can find Kraken on the internet. It's quite easy.
Hey Siri, call Johnny Silverhand. And she checks.
I did
Sorry.
also
help it.
check,
I can't help it. Y'all say it scared me.
but
Burn.
I remembered that this bitch only responds to my voice.
Yeah, same with my
Yeah.
phone. This is the idiot behind me.
Is she back?
I don't know. She's random now. She's
Hey
like,
Siri,
Hey, Siri,
play Hooked
look
on a
up-
Feeling. Don't you dare.
Yeah.
I don't know
Hey,
what's
Hey
wrong.
Siri,
with her.
look up for drunk octopuses.
I'm
Thank
now,
you.
yeah. I'm so mad at Kraken because he had so many ideas, and I'm like, you stupid squid! You should have go with them, not
Also-
run away.
I told my don't you dare, and in text it just responded, I will not then.
Nice.
You stopped
That's
the
horrifying. It's
robot
learning.
uprising.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
All right. So Doctor's like, I if you can see that they're kind of like pacing back and forth, trying to formulate, like trying to figure out what exactly is going on and what they're going to do next. Because you saved their life or something. And they look to you as like, what would have happened if Gregory had taken me?
Honestly, he probably would have taken you to interrogation. Taken you to Exit and Red to talk to you, to figure out why you're working with the Catman.
As we break down the door.
Just in an alternate universe, you see Red going. Come on. Is this supposed to? Is this not a key? Does this not open answers when I twist it? Let's try a bit more.
Ow.
Well, that arm's dead. Let's see if the other one does.
So what I'm saying here is, can we break down the door? I feel like thematically it's been enough time.
So yeah, while Magic and Dr. Being are, well, as Magic is basically having the truths poured out at her, you guys come onto the campus and it's dark, it's the middle of the friggin' night. When security sees you guys, they're like, stay where you are.
We're just meeting with some friends.
You can meet them in the morning.
Are you
No,
ready
we
to
have to
die
meet them
tonight?
They told us to meet them here.
Um,
And is this job paying you enough? Come on, man.
Can I use my fixer ability?
I was going to ask, give me a, what would I call that? Probably grease.
Haggle or grease?
28.
Grease?
28.
28. Yeah, a little bit of haggling. Probably about 100 eddies
Cool.
to get him to turn the other way.
You got it.
Yeah. Basically, you kind of sweet talk / convince / pretend
Seduce?
this. Sorry? I was
You
going to
would
say.
go so far as to seduce.
I was going to say sweet talk / intimidate the guy into.
That's better. That's more exit style.
Yeah.
I'm just really imagining. Oh, I need to see my friend right now. If you let me go, I'll let you see one of my 2 breasts. What? Why only one?
No, it would probably be intimidation.
Well, you
But
do
like
have
sweet talk intimidation,
You do have a serial killer standing next to you.
I do.
And he's currently like twisting his silencer onto his weapon.
Go meet your. Listen, you never saw me. I never saw you.
This conversation never happened. We get it.
I never saw what.
Thank you. I have a wife and kids.
Then you should go home to them. Count yourself lucky today.
Sector 3 all clear.
Good job. Go home. You've
Have a
earned
great
it.
night.
I'm not going to say the same to you. And then he walks off.
Understandable.
Completely reasonable. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So
I kill people for money. I should never have a good night. I understand the morality of what I'm doing is wrong.
I still do it. So you guys have a. To be honest, you have no idea where you're going.
Do I still have a blood trail to follow?
You don't.
Nick.
It's been a while.
Can I roll? I don't know how good my deduction is. But could I roll deduction? This is a doctor that wanted to look at the medication. Can I surmise that he might be in the chemistry wing?
I would say, yeah, give me the deduction roll on that.
I'm just looking for sticky footprints. Because they came off the subway.
14.
And one of them isn't wearing shoes.
Please.
That is true. Magic is not wearing shoes.
And she's probably a little sweaty.
And she also looks like Coquette. It's very memorable. Maybe ask the other students in the quad.
It's
nighttime.
It's like 2 in the morning.
It's a college campus.
Yeah, no, campuses tend to have curfew hours.
Yeah,
especially when they're especially in like considering you're in the hard sciences wing where all the really expensive medical and imaging and all that fun shit is. Yeah, a little expensive. Barefoot in the subway. God.
Death by thigh.
Oh god. Bad images. Anyways, so you guys kind of figured out that someone who is working with chemicals would be interested in that kind of stuff.
What did I do this
So-
time?
What?
Sorry, I just see Scar no. I'm not sure what I did this time. I mean, I'm certain I did something. That's always the case, but still.
So yeah, you figure out that, you know, chemistry, medical sciences, something along those lines. And so you head to that building. Main door is locked.
I'm gonna very quietly say this so that only Eggsy can hear me. There are two ways we can do this. We can either do this loud and hard, or we can pretend to be janitors.
Are the doors glass? Do I see
Mhm.
anyone?
You see nobody.
Loud and hard sounds good to me.
Cool. Red Death kicks the door in.
You put your foot through the glass. It
I just
shatters
walk
around
through.
you.
That is what I
Um,
said.
Yeah. Exit, you hear an alarm. It's very high pitched, it's beyond normal human hearing, but with your enhanced hearing, you can hear an alarm go off.
She kind of just like curls into herself a bit, like covering her ears. We better make this fast.
Cool.
She's
Do I
talking
see?
really loud.
Do I see Dr. Bean? in this
You don't
room?
see anybody right now. It's dark, it's empty, it's a big building.
I'm going as far back as I can, looking for any like side doors or whatever.
Okay. Meanwhile, Magic and the Doctor, they like stop halfway through a sentence when they see a little red light beeping above the door. Someone's broken into the building. I think Messer may be finally coming to kill me.
Someone's coming to kill you. Sorry, what?
I want to be hopeful that my friends are coming for me, but
Get hopeful!
but knowing that, you know, I'm the fuck up, they're probably not.
Fuck up. Let me mute.
They stop and
What?
look at you
The
and
fuck up.
if you are the Laura Silverlock I read about in the papers when I was in high school, you managed to survive the complete dismantling of your father's criminal empire without a scratch. Not even an accusation.
I was too young.
You come back to this city, of all places in the world, and you and your very interesting friends uncover one of the biggest conspiracies the city has seen since the Night City Holocaust. If you hadn't gotten addicted to Rainbow, he would have taken over this city and there's nothing I could have done to stop him. But you know something I don't. What is it? What do you know? Why have you and your friends managed to figure all of this out?
She kind of looks down a moment, looks back at the red blinking light.
Here's Exit's boots.
She doesn't have sight or hearing like you guys do.
It's actually just exit with audio, cyber audio.
Yeah.
It is.
And
Red's gonna
just,
start calling Magic. Pretty soon.
oh no, Magic would start yelling at this point, going Red?
Exit's
Exit,
running.
is that you?
Exit's running to her voice.
There's a boot through the door, and Dr. Being gets shot in the legs.
No. Red, wait. Exit's
He's got his
Pointing
hands
her-
like this, or they've got their hands like this.
Exit is pointing her gun at him. Magic, what do we do here? Hear him out?
Hear
Or
him out.
kill him now?
Just don't. I can't leave this room. I'm me as long as I'm staying in this room.
Hmm.
He may be working with the cat person, but it's not for the reasons we're thinking.
All right, then talk.
Go ahead.
Because I've had it up to here.
I'm trying to cure cyberpsychosis. My colleague stole my work and turned it into a drug. It was supposed to be a therapy aid.
Then you're our best chance for tracking them down. You dumbass.
Money runs this world. There's no way I could get my research done without some compromise.
We've been trying to find him for weeks, so if you could help us out here.
Literally, you could. You tell us what exactly is in Rainbow. We can much faster find the guy.
Or just tell us where he is.
I don't know where he is.
Okay.
The first time I've had to talk to him in weeks was a contract negotiation. I thought he was coming to kill me. He sent magic after me, did he not?
Did you accept a contract without us knowing about it?
Did you know she has an internet connection?
I've heard similar statements from Gregory.
It's hard to.
But
God,
they're
I love the
hard-
guy, but at the same time, they're hard to get through.
So it is not just me.
No, he's confusing. He's wonderful and we love him, but still. God
He's
damn it.
our Kraken.
He's our guy. But that guy.
He's
If
our
anyone
guy.
knows how to do, like, if anyone knows what you're dealing with, it's us. Jesus Christ.
Is there any way that we can keep magic as magic but get out of here? Because it seems we've tripped a very loud alarm. And
They point to the light above you, like literally above your head.
Is that the only
know.
alarm?
It's the only one that's going off. I
Oh,
assume.
fantastic. Pew.
No. The whole building. That was just a warning to let them know that somebody broke in.
Oh,
So they
fantastic.
should
Never mind.
lock their doors and
can we get out of here? Because people are probably going to be coming.
And I'd rather not kill a bunch of people that I don't have to, and I'm not being paid to.
And I'd rather not hear this alarm any longer.
okay. Get me out of here and keep me alive, and I will do what I can to help.
Cool.
Okay.
Magic, put on some fucking clothes.
Exit's going to give her jacket. Here you go, beautiful.
Thanks.
Like, just kind of like she's being very gentle and like saying, here you go, beautiful. So Magic knows that Exit is not mad at her.
Yeah, she'll.
Because Exit seems like she's mad at everyone.
Red's talking
Yeah.
to her the way that she knows well enough that he's not mad. He's just a
Disappointed.
little. No, not even disappointed, just tired.
Yeah, the look that you're getting from Magic is pure terror because she doesn't know how to get out of this room without her going away again. And so there's this fear, like she puts on the jacket, but she won't. She's like, if I
What's the thing in this room stopping her from going back into this psychotic episode?
points at the device.
That
Is it mobile at all?
it is not. But it is a electromagnetic field generator. If any suitably sized Faraday cage might do the trick.
Exit's also gonna call Bones and tell him that we need a pickup.
All right. So we're actually going to close off the episode with a basically Bones is like, got it, on our way. And then he basically grabs Kraken and looks like we found your cat or something like it. You care for a
Yeah.
ride?
Of course, boss. And for some reason, I think we should get many tinfoil. I got a feeling we will
Magic
need
is just gonna hold
tinfoil.
out her hands to Red. Do what you need to.
Okay. But first things first.
He pats you on the head.
I'm glad you're okay.
We're gonna keep you safe.
She's just gonna hug him
Please.
at that because she's really
Please
scared.
stop blaming yourself for everything. At the same time, please also stop making us worry so much. It is a little tiring, and I am so low on sleep.
Same.
God damn it.
Exit's gonna look to the doctor and just go, stay close to us. No
I
harm
have
will
no
come
idea
to
how many
you."
people I had to kill today. It was a day.
Did I kill Kraken?
What?
No, dude's fine.
I once watched him roll through traffic and come out completely unscathed. I'm certain whatever small thing you did to him, he will be fine. He might be angry. I don't know what you did to him. I'm just saying that, you know.
Exit knows that Kraken was impressed and scared.
Kraken's actually impressed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you hurt Kraken. I'm impressed now. Yeah.
Doctors, stay close, but show us how to get out of here.
Right this way. And that's where I'm gonna, close the curtain here.
As Exit's covering her ears.
Yeah. So thank you guys for this episode. I've been sitting on the Rainbow Connection for a very long time. And I'm glad that we're finally starting to uncover the truth. It's been a long time coming, and
Out of character, is Arthur the guy? Is the Arthur that was mentioned the same Arthur that Red's dealt with?
no.
Thank God. Good. Okay. Good. But I
Yeah,
probably
no,
shot the
no,
person that
it's
was the
not
cyberpsychosis.
Messer, not Messer. They're not the same person. I just realized
Great.
that. Yeah, no,
'Cause
not
that-
the same person.
Two names
It's
of
okay.
Arthurs. They both popped up in the same episode, and I just had to.
That was
Wanted to
not
double
my
check.
intention. I just wanted to follow the story beats from the friggin'
Round table.
Arthur in the round table, because that's kind of how it happened in the books a little bit. But
Yep.
yeah, thank you, Scarred, thank you, Sans, thank you, Brill, thank you, Ruth, and thank you, Kevin, for producing.
And thank you, Bison, for doing the
Yes.
show.
Thank you,
crazy
Bison.
bastard.
It
This is
was
such a fun
amazing.
game.
I wouldn't think of it, but it makes so much sense and it's so clever. And I am mad at Kraken, and Kraken is mad at himself because he wanted to be there. He has so many ideas, and we are both impressed and happy. Both me and the Kraken in my mind. So, but it makes sense. He was so hurt. He needed to go to Bone Daddy for help and moral support.
To go to Bone Daddy. Yeah. I really want Bones to show up one day, just like with his gang, go rattle 'em, boys, and then just machine gun fire as they mow people
That
down.
gif has rolled through my head unbidden multiple times while
Thank
writing
you.
this campaign.
Oh, that's good.
That was a really good session.
Thanks.
Also,
It was
thank you to the
amazing.
new fan art that is now in the
Oh my
I love
Yeah,
it
yeah.
so
chat-
much.
in the chat. Yeah, I want it's amazing. I love it.
the crocheting. I love that.
I know the crocheting's the best part. I'm sorry, because I'm just like, so is that a new towel for him to like mop up the blood?
It's a blanket for magic.
It's a safety blanket for magic. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep.
There we go. So
Canon.
check out the Discord for that. to check out
I'm
the new
so happy that there's fan art
banner.
with my character in it. I
Right?
don't know what about it, but like
It's really weird when that
It
happens,
is.
and this is not the first time this has happened for me. And
it's the
it's
first time
so
this has
exciting
happened for
every
me,
time.
and I'm so excited about it.
Yeah.
It
So,
feels like a gift.
Thank you, Fox,
is.
for the lovely gift. We
Yeah.
truly mean that. And as we say on Dirty 20, before I get to that part, if you're watching on the VOD or on the YouTube, please leave a like and a comment if you can. Hit the bell button for the notifications and all that stuff, because we have 5 shows a week right now, and they're all really good, so you should watch them. But yeah, as we do here on Dirty 20, we know that the world is not safe. It's the world is NSFW right now, not safe for world.
And a single OSHA regulated guard railing or hell. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Things are tough. And if you can't be nice to each other, at the very least, if you can't be kind to each other, at the very least, be nice. It could change somebody's day. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night or day.
Night, everyone.
Night, y'all.